in the back. And the edges. And at last I use some chalk. I put it on my hand to wipe the ink off by hand, what's left on the surface, just to clean it. Again, the edges. And now you can see the ink remains in the grooves. It's removed from the surface of the plate, so that means it's ready now to print. But I have to tell you, sometimes Rembrandt left on purpose some of the ink on the surface of the plate because he liked a greyish tone very much. You can see it very well in the clouds. It makes it very atmospherical, very dramatic too, and also unique, especially in the landscapes. He used it a lot. It's interesting because they're all the same but slightly different, so unique in a way. By the way, the original print is hanging upstairs. It's beautifully printed, you'll see. Okay, I'm going to print it. Well, this is very thin Japanese paper, and upstairs there's a very interesting exhibition. It's about Rembrandt's etchings printed on Japanese paper, like this paper. And well, I need to make it wet. You can see it's very transparent. And well, the press, it's a replica, but it's like the same that Rembrandt used. It's made from 3 different sorts of wood. It's made out of oak, most of it. The table is made of walnut, and the rollers are made out of beech. In his lifetime, they were made from tropical hardwood. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to tell. Well, Rembrandt, he printed on Japanese paper as well as on Swiss and French paper, made from rags, and also on parchment as well. Closer now you can see the imprint in the paper. It's called a plate mark. That means it's a real engraving or etching. It's not just a copy. So if you would like to buy an original etching, always be careful. It is a plate mark in it. Okay, let's see. Well. This is the, I'll show you, to be very careful. This is the mythological story about Jupiter visiting Antiope, and Jupiter having assumed the form of a satyr. Well, Rembrandt became very famous for his clair-obscur effect. This print shows it very well. And, well, many times Rembrandt wasn't satisfied. Then he changed the plate by scraping away lines or adding lines. Then he printed it again. That's called the second state. Sometimes he made about some 10 states. 10 differences in one plate. In between printing